All right, we got the inspired part. Now let's get to work.
What's good, Two Shoes, y'all? I want to let y'all know about Two Buddy. We've been partnering with them. There's a link right below this video that you should definitely click on. It's 30% off. Trust me, you want to install that for the growth of your YouTube, whether it's subscribers, watch time hours, tags, all types of stuff. They have all types of stuff. Can't get into all of it because this will go forever. Trust me, hit that link, 30% off. You won't regret it. Install, plaque how your YouTube growth goes boom. Just like that.
It was great having you guys.
It
was a very intense conversation. My palms were sweating. It was.
Welcome to the Purple Pill Podcast. I'm your host, Robert. I'm with my co-host, Darren in LA. We have two special guests today. How are y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
Introduce yourself. How are you guys doing?
Good. So we're from the Struggling But Surviving podcast. I'm Ria.
And I'm Ki.
Yep, so they're our guests for this week. They're here just to jump in the conversation and have some conversations with us. So let's just start with how's your guys' week been?
Cool. All right.
Working.
Anything fancy happen?
No, not where we live.
We attempted to go to a club and
I was
it was unfortunate.
What happened?
We went to the club.
What didn't happen? No dancing. No one want to talk to anybody.
It was so late. Like I saw it on Snapchat. Had I not seen it and had I not been on there and I went to Snapchat or whatever and I saw like, oh, everybody's having a great time. When I looked at it, I would have been like, this is the party, like the same party, and it was whack. Everybody was like only getting hyped for Snapchat. And then they would get off, and it would be like standing around and just sipping their drink like they were before.
That's crazy. I've started seeing that a lot lately.
I was like,
is that how it is now?
People could sell something with that. People like advertising is really based on a couple of seconds of a hypeness, and it's only like 2 or 3 people need to be hyped with the music and some lights, and it's enough to make you think. Yeah, I'm
about to go there's little do you know, everybody's at home like you are.
On top of that, and there's a cover.
And the cover was $20.
To come in and do nothing?
Yes.
I can do that for free at home.
They're scammers.
At that point, you gotta stay
and I
there for
quit
at
my
least
time.
an hour. Though. You gotta invest an hour there, no matter what. Though
I think we were there
for $20. Yeah. Did they at least come with a drink?
We got a drink.
That's what's up. At least they give you something to stay.
Yeah.
Wait till the ice melts and then. That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
Was it at least in a safe part of town? Did you have to go where the hood rats were to be disappointed?
No, it was like right up the street.
It was literally like a 3-minute drive.
That's not too bad, though. At least you were able to go home or get food still. Yeah. What did you guys get after?
Sleep.
You guys didn't even get food?
Oh man,
what?
Nah, when you go out and it's the worst part. The club was a bad place. The food is the only thing that's next.
Yeah, you gotta eat. Make it better at least.
We were so tired. We were trying to be cute and wear heels.
Ooh,
my feet hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know what the dress code is when we come out here because people are dressed in anything. There are people who are dressed like they're going to like a nightclub someplace where you want to be, and then there's people who are dressed like, yeah, girl, I was on my way to the gym, but I just thought I'd stop by. Like,
yeah, I just came for a drink and just say hey real quick.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I look like I'm going to the gym, but I don't know what that bitch look like inside.
Oh man, how you been, Rob?
This is a tough week, dog. This was a tough.
What happened?
My boy Connor broke his ankle last night.
Yeah, he did break his ankle. That was crazy.
I've never seen no shit like that before in my life. He broke his ankle throwing a punch.
Yeah. No, it was the recovery after the punch, if you ask me.
Do you have a video for me to watch?
He landed on the ankle and it just snapped.
Yeah, but you don't. You want to see a video of it?
No, I'm just asking.
I'm tired of seeing it. I've seen it like they replayed it so many times last night.
Just real quick. So he threw a punch.
Yes.
And his ankle broke. How?
We gotta watch the video.
Okay.
Let's
see.
Oh man.
So like, do they zoom in when it breaks?
No, it's like, you'll see it. Hold on.
It's like
do I need to put my glasses on?
Like,
huh?
The guy that broke his like shin and they played the basketball.
Oh, Paul George.
Yeah.
They replayed that like way too much.
Oh!
The worst of it.
So I normally don't cover
you.
you.
Whooped.
Yeah, bro, it was bad. Like, look how bad. He just like stepped on me.
Oh my god, trying to fuck this nigga up. It wasn't a hectic thing. It was just like I just was really into it, and my ankle just like snapped.
Yeah, man, he was getting his ass whooped before this stuff. That was the craziest thing. He was like really getting his ass whooped. But it was a good fight. It was still a good fight. It was just when he did that, it was like we all was sitting there like days, like for a minute, like hold on, what just really happened? Like to me, I was like, oh, the fans just got robbed. They was like, nah, Poirier just got robbed because now they're gonna say this happened, whatever. And I think Rob was like, I think maybe his roommate was like, yo, Connor, like that's such a terrible, like it's a terrible injury. Like you don't want to go out like that. Nobody
Can he still fight?
If he heals up
Not right now.
man.
They say the injury takes about 6 weeks to heal. So if you give him 6 weeks, give him like a month just like to chill out with his family, then give him like 3 more months to train, he can fight March next year.
Wow. Good for him. I'd be out for like 6 years.
Honestly, that kind of crazy injury, that could end his career, honestly. I wouldn't be mad if he said, I'm done. I'm retired, honestly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Was it just the way he landed, or...
No, so...
was like the mat not right?
So early in the fight, he got one of his calf kicks checked, and they think it cracked some of his shin. So when he went to go plant, when he went to go for the punch, it just went on him.
Ooh.
Yeah, so painful.
And that shit just says "shigit," and there's nothing that could happen. Oh my god!
It was like at first, and you could see like the red in his thigh, like above it. I thought that's what was happening. That's where the break was gonna be, but I was like, that's way too high. It's obviously not his ankle.
Yeah, this was a clean break.
Yeah, Jesus.
It looked like you could see his shift.
Yeah, just
like how.
I just remember getting up and walking away from it when I was watching. I was like, "Oh God, no!" Because he just jumped back on him after that. Like the thing about UFC is like you're not done. Like you're not done after that. As soon as he went down, dude just had to go on top of him and start. Because that's what you have to do until the referee stops it. And if
I see why Mike Tyson.
Yeah, they didn't realize his ankle was broken until the end of the round.
Wow.
Yeah. I just wouldn't do it. Like I would just.
You gonna have to forfeit.
I mean, right after the round, he didn't get up. He stayed right there for like another half an hour probably.
Probably like another 20 minutes, honestly.
Yeah, they couldn't get him up. He did his post-fight interview from right there.
They tried to make him stand
up. Oh, the worst part about it though is he was talking crazy all week, talking about how he's going to take this dude out on a stretcher, put him in a coffin, put holes in his head. Then he's the one who's getting carried out on a stretcher at the end of the day.
Put that nigga in the dirt.
He still got that check though, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he got a major check. And guess what? The way they're going to set this up, he's going to get another one. They're going to do this again.
I bet.
They already said, "Oh yeah, we're doing this again." They're getting paid.
That's insane. Just break your body.
Is this the roughest part? Could this possibly be the roughest part of your week, though? That's my question.
Honestly, I was kind of sad after that. It was a great night of fights. I was kind of sad after that. I was kind of heartbroken.
I can understand sad. Heartbroken feels like a bit of a reach.
We've waited 6 months for this fight, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's his favorite sport.
Speaking of sports, NBA predictions. Who's still in? Who's still in with me?
The Suns are going to take it. I hate to say it. But I think the Bucks still got a chance. Don't get me wrong. I think they still got a chance.
Don't know who the Suns and the Bucks are?
The Suns are in California. Phoenix, Arizona.
Woo!
Nothing.
There you go. Who y'all got winning? Giannis or Chris Paul?
I know who Chris Paul is.
Who any of them people's sons belong to which team?
Well, they belong to different teams. Do you like Giannis more or do you like Chris Paul more?
I know Chris Paul's name.
You don't know who Giannis Antetokounmpo is?
The Greek freak?
Harakimbo?
Antetokounmpo?
Oh, you just saying.
Can you pull them up? That way they can see their faces. That way they can choose.
That's exactly how you say it. That's exactly how you say it too.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not here knowing.
You better
look that name is taller than you.
I know the sports.
Oh, I've seen him. I got him.
Y'all want him doing?
He's cuter.
Then Chris Paul?
What's Chris Paul look like?
Google Chris Paul for them. Dude from the Allstate commercial. I know Chris Paul.
He got freckles, right?
No.
Chris Paul?
Oh, never mind.
The other one.
Talking about Blake?
They was talking about Blake.
I think she was talking about Blake or Steph, maybe. I don't know.
She said Freckles.
Yeah, Freckles, maybe.
Blake, he was in the Kia commercials.
Jumping over.
How did he fit in that shit? There's no way he was fitting in that Kia.
Hey, for the check he got, he's gonna fit in anyway.
Because TJ got a Kia truck, and it's kind of tight. And Blake Griffin taller than TJ. There's no way.
That's crazy.
I mean,
I guess. Anyway, my week was fantastic. Was still on vacation. Came back yesterday. Missed that fight. And, we're back on the road. Let's see how we get it. How about you, brother man?
Nobody watched soccer this weekend?
I watched somebody lose when we were at dinner. I forget who it was.
Italy beat Spain. Italy beat Spain, and I believe I can't remember.
I think
Brazil.
You watched Brazil one, I think.
Yeah, that's going on too. I didn't get to watch none of that. None of the.
I'm not a huge soccer fan.
I like when this country is going up against other countries. When it's just like you would never. Well, you would catch me at a crew game, but you would never just see me there the whole time.
They flooded the streets for their game.
We're about to record our next podcast at a crew game.
They flooded the streets after their game, like downtown.
It's bad?
No, that was like whenever they had their crew game. I saw like on Snapchat. There was a bunch of people like just downtown on like High Street, something just like marching like a.
I didn't even know they moved downtown.
Yeah, because I think they made it to like the final. I think they made it to like the finals. They might have won it all, or like they got second. Like
they were good.
Yeah, they were good.
They really love them.
I'm about to go get me a jersey and act like I knew this shit. Yeah. What color is it? Yellow?
Yellow and black.
I got a pair of shoes to go with it right today. I'm about to be out there kicking shit.
But this week was cool. What topics we got going into this week?
I think the first one, we got the Haitian president got assassinated. Y'all know anything about that?
And was he a good person, morally speaking? Are we mourning this? I'm not saying anyone deserves to die. Mm-hmm. But if you do shit that encourages people to kill you, I need to know about it before I make my decision.
I don't know anything about him as a person.
They're about to show it?
Oh.
I was about to leave.
I don't think they got
it. No, they're saying they're arresting more people. You want to watch a video on it?
Like,
I just want to know who he was.
I heard they also tried to get his wife, but she was able to make it out. She's in the hospital.
I heard she got shot.
Yeah, but she was the only one who made it.
That's sad.
Haiti just be going through too much. It's such a when you realize how they fought for that country, they just go through too much.
What's the history of Haiti?
Huh? Well,
what's the history?
They got I just know I can't get it all the way. Yeah, I know they won their independence from Napoleon in France when France was at their highest. Obviously, Napoleon was there, and what's his face? I can't remember the dude's name. I can see the picture of dude. I cannot remember his name. For the life of me, it's a French name.
I'll watch the YouTube video.
All right, bet.
He pretty much founded that place and fought for it and got it where it is, and then now they getting hit with hurricanes and. Yeah.
Oh. He wasn't going down without a fight.
I don't know. That's wild. Yeah. 17 people?
Yeah.
That was a plot. That was actually... How long do you think it takes to plan to kill the president of a whole country?
Nowadays, too long. That you shouldn't be doing it.
Well, we got disclaimers.
Yeah, disclaimers. Okay. Yeah, don't do
disclaimers.
This. Clearly, don't do this.
If
we shouldn't have to tell you, but don't do this.
Yeah. I feel like it would take years. Like, you would have to know the routines and like the security details and shit. Like it'll take years to figure that shit
On
out.
top of it, you probably have to infiltrate by the Secret Service.
Like, how did you
like, that's just
walk
too
up
much
in
effort.
his house?
Yeah, that I mean, but
This isn't America.
it's not the White House. It's not the
It's not
White House. Like he just lives in a house in Haiti, man. That's
So he's
that's
just kicking it.
I really just gotta get onto one of like his staff or something, work in the kitchen.
Have
I
to
think it's
bribe
like an
somebody.
inside job now.
Yeah,
possible. Yeah.
the cook got him.
Dang, bro, that would suck. Why couldn't you just poison me if that was the case?
Poison is not the way of men, is what they say.
Well, it's more peaceful.
Well, there you go.
Mm.
That's crazy. What was the person's name?
The
The
president.
Haitian president? No. Yes.
President Joe.
Damn, Bobby.
I don't know how to pronounce that, to be 100 with you.
Where is it?
Oh, that's his wife.
Oh no, Moise.
Moist.
Hey, is that the dude you're
That's
talking
what
about,
I
dude?
was trying to describe, I think.
Toussaint?
Yeah. Got a rich history, man. And I feel like they just go through too much for no reason. Like, it's just for no reason.
When did the split with Haiti and Dominican Republic happen?
Hey, I don't know how to pronounce homie's name.
Yeah, and that's the craziest thing. You just said what?
Jovenel Moise?
Split between Dominican Republic and Haiti.
I don't know.
That caused
But
like all the issues between the two of them.
yeah, like, I think that's pretty much the start of it, too. Because I think they just get more money to Dominican Republic because people visit. Like, it's a tourist attraction as well. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And then I don't think they look at Haitians as good. Let's just maybe good, or I don't know what it is. I think they just got beef for no reason. I don't know what it is. You said what?
Colorism.
Colorism. Is that really for real?
They don't believe they're like, like, 'cause if I were to say Haitians are like, most everybody comes from Africa, that type thing, but like they consider themselves like Caribbean, the furthest thing from like black, and Dominicans don't do that at all whatsoever. We're just Dominican.
Even if they're black.
We're Dominican, we're not black.
We're different.
Literally to the point that they were kicking like dark skinned people out of the Dominican Republic.
Oh no, they beat them, I heard.
Some of them beat them.
Dang, it ain't even that big of a deal. Just let people live, man. That's just, I mean, disclaimer, I ain't there, so.
But
it ain't my
world history
business,
shows
but-
us that people pick on people because of skin color.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Marcus Garvey.
I wonder if there's an alternative universe where like
People also
your
pick
eyes
people.
literally like flip, and it's like the lighter you are, the worse you get treated.
It's such a weird experience.
That would be a weird. You would just be in the sun all day. Like that would, like people would just be. Everybody would just try to be in the sun all day. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So,
Prayers up for Haiti, though. Prayers up for Haiti.
not to overshadow what happened to my man, hope his wife makes it. Is his wife okay? Do we know his wife's okay?
She
Do
got
he have
shot.
children? I mean, shot goes a long way these days. Like, is she getting a new robot arm, or is she dead?
That's true, but
I don't know. She got shot though.
But yeah,
Like,
That's
can
not
she
good.
walk?
hopefully she good.
Maybe these people were a bad shot. She's nice. She looks nice.
It said something about she just put out a statement or something somewhere.
Oh, then she should be okay. I wonder what it says.
That's okay, she can be.
Aw.
Yeah, her life's probably like feels like it's over.
Oh, she never really cared about her.
Here we
A
go.
sign
Here's
of how
video.
scared people in Haiti are. A false rumor spread on social media that the U.S. was giving out visas. A massive crowd showed up at the embassy, only to be disappointed.
Oh, this is not what we're talking about at all. That had nothing to do with what we're talking about at all.
No, you know how
He was
pissed-
upset, though.
Do you know how pissed I would be? Wait, they giving out what? Hold on, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Drop everything. We going. Okay, we gotta go.
I called off work for this shit.
Like, bro, I left work for this. Like, I quit my job. Oh, bro, that's worth it. Like, they handing out visas. I'm going.
Yeah, that's
That's a
sad.
lot.
I'm pretty sure she didn't pass though.
That's good though.
I don't know if they said they had kids or not.
Oh man, I don't even want to go that far into what happened to that house at that point.
We have kids.
Hopefully they wasn't in the house.
A little bit older.
He did.
Doesn't look like it. That's good. Well, that's not good, but
Hopefully they're older.
Yeah. But then, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I've been watching too much Godfather this week.
Is it
You come
a
back
little
for
bit creepy to anybody else that we just cyber stalk the shit out this dude?
No.
It's kind of what we do in the society of ours, right?
Yeah. It's the information age. You can learn anything off the internet.
Think about it. You meet somebody, what's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to look them up.
Like your little friend.
This is where we are.
That's so creepy.
I mean, that's the world we live in now.
We should Google ourselves one day and see what happens.
Oh, you never Googled yourself before?
No, that's creepy as fuck.
don't do that.
Don't Google me.
Don't Google my
I don't want to know
Yeah,
what's
don't
on
do
It
me.
took
not
me
do that.
Googling myself to like finally put my Facebook on private. I never
my
use
God,
it, but I just
yes.
need to like lock everything up in case anyone ever searches for me.
Bro, why? Wait, what? No.
You a white man?
No.
You're a yoga teacher.
Bro, I'm also a dance instructor, so stop. Let's stop this right now.
Yeah, look how flexible he
Let's
is.
completely stop this.
Yeah, there
So
you
apparently,
You should at least be the only black person on this page.
you a middle aged.
I'm weak. Nah, bro, I'm pretty sure there was a dance instructor, a black dance instructor, hip hop back in the day. Not with my last name. I don't think. Well, maybe, I don't know. I can't remember.
That's funny. All right, you want to move on to Bill Cosby?
Crazy.
First off, nobody. We're gonna edit that completely out because nobody needs to know my government name. That is completely crazy. Anyway,
Cosby?
yeah, what's going on with Bill Cosby?
He's back out of jail.
Yeah.
And he is.
And talking about doing a comedy tour.
I'll go see that. I'll go see that.
Why?
Sir.
Wait, y'all got a
Bill
problem?
Cosby's
with
hilarious. Have you heard him stand up before?
Wait. Hold up. Time out.
Oh,
What's
what
the-
place are we in?
Hold on.
What place are we in?
Explain why he should be still in jail.
Because he's a rapist.
He's stripping people.
But this is America.
Wait, what?
This is America. Wait, yeah, not in that sense. You have to prove the person guilty, right?
The only reason he got let out is because he already confessed to the crime beforehand.
If I
And
shot
when
you
he
and got
confessed
away
it,
with
when he confessed to it, it was under pretense that he wouldn't be under
Exactly.
criminal charges in the
But
future.
that doesn't mean he didn't do it.
But he shouldn't be in jail if he wrote that contract out. That's America, a contract. Everything in this
America's
country is a
also place
contract.
Where many other black
You could-
women
It's either a
did
contract or a gun
You
in this
can
country.
say
Like,
that
that's
it's
just the
still
truth
wrong
of
that
it.
he got let out, though.
No, you could say that it's wrong that they offered him that deal in 2005. I would agree with you with that. I would 100% agree with you with that. But they offered him that deal. They did. They did.
Regardless, you can still say
No.
morally it's wrong.
No,
that he
well,
got
yeah,
let out.
morally, absolutely, you shouldn't do that. I don't think. Once
There's-
again, we got
there's-
mad disclaimers coming.
Wait,
Disclaimer,
can we
mad
pause?
disclaimers.
Can we pause? Because the
That's
real
what-
question is, do you think he did it?
No.
He
He got set up by the white man.
He got set up by the white man, and
That's what Bill Cosby was trying to do before he got sent to jail.
I personally don't think he did it. I personally don't think he
did
did
that
it.
shit.
I personally don't think he did it.
He definitely.
It's not my-
just.
but once
one
again, I'm
person,
not there.
2 or 5 or 10. It was
Same
like
thing's going on with a
60.
football player right now, Deshaun Watson, and it's like, dog.
I don't know
How is
anything
it? How is it?
How can you have not done it? Why is it? Why are
I think that's unrealistic. I think that's completely every time somebody gets famous, and then all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of people that just comes out and says, "Yes, this fits my whole complete
That's
story."
ironic.
He came into our massage parlor and he did this, and he did this,
I
and
don't
he
know
did
about
this.
that story.
I think I
It
heard
was
something about
massage-
that story, but then wasn't it multiple massage parlors?
Yeah, but how is that possible that every time you go to get a massage, it happened? You did the same thing at every massage
If
parlor.
it's consistent, that means you did
No,
do it.
no.
Yeah.
No.
You don't-
You bel-
matter.
I think
Consistency?
I think
Hold
you're
on.
just believing what people say, and that's another thing. So if let's say details to a case, if details to a case get out to the public, right, and everybody finds that out, anybody that was in that circumstance with that person can just use that same thing. It was the same thing.
It
just
could have
same
been
thing.
that they didn't realize that it was problem. It's like let's say like sexual harassment, right? They did it. The person did it with one person, and then with multiple people, and no one's coming out to say like, "Oh my God, this person touched me in this way," right? Finally, one person comes out. They read the like whatever of the case, and then more people are like, "Oh, that happened to me, but I didn't realize it was sexual harassment at the time."
Then what happens?
I feel like that's
Then
the
you
gray
got something
area.
else. I think that's a completely. I think that is a gray area.
Yeah.
I think that's a gray area.
Is that what happened to Bill Cosby?
I think his is black and white.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
what happened.
I don't know if
People
he did.
didn't
I
know.
feel
I
like
don't know
there's
if
just
he
so much evidence around it. Same thing with like the R. Kelly stuff.
It's not
It's
even
like
that,
there's so
like,
much
people didn't
evidence
know.
R.
around
Kelly
it.
does
different,
R.
though. You
Kelly's
can't bring
on
R.
tape.
Kelly and Bill Cosby.
R. Kelly.
Okay,
Evidence,
so if it wasn't on tape, all those girls who came out, it would still be like
It's gonna be through like a word of mouth. Like, yes, this happened to me. It's literally the same pattern.
And sometimes you just need one person to speak out to feel comfortable enough to come
Didn't
out
R.
your story.
Kelly imprison people?
It didn't imprison them. It was like
Weird.
Stockholm syndrome type thing. Like,
Yeah.
I've been stuck with this person so long. When I first came to him, I was young, naive. I can easily be influenced. I'm here with somebody who thinks I can, be a big star. R. Kelly's the biggest star right now. If I'm living with you for all this time, suddenly I'm thinking like my whole future's in your career. Anything you say, I have to do because
That
my
doesn't sound
career's on
healthy
the
to me.
line.
It isn't healthy.
And
That's
eventually, like, it
100%.
slowly starts to be
But
taken away. Your autonomy.
That sounds like you're trapped.
100%
Yes.
to that
Yeah.
statement.
You can't compare.
I
R. Kelly
want
and
to.
Bill
I want to
Cosby.
get to the point that everybody got to understand accountability, right? Accountability has to be the thing that is the thing. And I'm saying he's clearly wrong.
Yes.
But what parent leaves their child with this man?
Okay.
Now you're
pause.
blaming the
No. I'm not blaming. I'm saying accountability. I'm not saying they need to take a percentage of the blame.
And-
I'm saying you don't leave your child in those
And the parents
circumstances.
have taken account for that because but they're the parents are literally just as sad. But
So did the parents go to jail too?
no, the parents think obviously
Maybe
not.
It's
the
just
parents need
negligence.
to go to
Maybe
jail.
that wasn't their intent. Because no one's thinking I'm going to drop
But
my kid off and
obviously.
R. Kelly's going to rape him. I'm not dropping off my
We
kid with
can't
that.
use that word. We can't use
Sorry.
that word. yeah. but-
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say,
Harassment
I'm not
or-
going to
I
drop
don't
my
know
kid
what word
off
we used last
and know that this
No,
is going to happen.
why can't we use the word?
Because
we're
we're
on
on
Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking like I'm gonna drop my kid off and put him in that situation intentionally. I think it was a poor decision made on their part, and they've taken that
R.
responsibility.
Kelly was
The
different
video
though. He was
back.
like pissing on people.
So not R. Kelly,
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. So Bill Cosby was sedating these women who were
Taking advantage of
aspiring
them.
actresses.
I don't-
They were
They
Look,
were co-starred. They guest starred on his show for some of them.
okay.
They were like up and coming.
Some of them were already like
actors.
big because I don't know when Janice Dickinson had her time, but she was already like she was the world's first supermodel.
So
I have
just
no
walk me
idea.
through it. These people were drugged by him, and then he dragged them to the room.
I don't think.
I don't even,
There's
Or
like,
is it also perceived that they wanted to do the drugs as well?
not to their knowledge.
What?
A lot of them said they did not know.
No,
a lot of
I-
times they
They were
woke
drinking.
up to.
yeah, but they also was given drugs, not under like
But if you're, some of them are also just given like maybe a random drink. Like I'm thinking this is juice. I'm thinking this is just like a shot or something, and you put something else in it. How am I wrong
Fair.
for taking that?
fair,
So-
100% fair.
So,
Watch.
so I'm
watch
still
what you
trying to
drink.
get walked through because last week they tried to walk me through it.
Okay.
Some things were lost to me.
Yeah,
So we come to this room. You know, I went to college before. I like to party. You know, you sit down. Someone says, you know, I want to party. So you know, you might roll something up. You might fill something up. You might light something up. Whatever happens, and you know, you guys party. You might drink something. You might kick it. You might do whatever. At what point, then, if things go further, and you both have been partaking in this party or this atmosphere, are you in control still to say yes or no? At what point?
At that point, if you can't consciously, like, if you're not sober enough to like remember this decision that you're gonna make, or like you think the person's not gonna be sober enough to remember the decision they're gonna make, you just need to stop. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It may get awkward, may get weird. Just cut it off.
what if both?
So coming from a different point of view, what are those signs? What
I
are
feel like
those?
it's kind of a difference. It is that part of that gray area thing again because no one's asking like, "Hey, are you okay? Are you okay?" Every step of the way, but
you just
can.
kicking it.
Are you slurring? Like, are you able to like form a complete sentence? Like,
generally,
are you like generally like, oh, like if I like leave you alone for 2 seconds, you about to fall asleep? And no, you're not like in a good state of mind to be doing that, or at least like, consent to it.
Or like even I feel like generally in situations like that, I feel like there's always one person who's more sober than the other. I definitely always feel like no one's just like there's one party that's just like more drunk than the other. If I'm like just lazily like all over the place,
just over here in your own
like,
zone. Talking
you're
to
more
God.
sober than I am. Like I feel like you should be able to like pick up on those signs and know like this person can engage right now with what I think could have happened.
And you also gotta think about yourself. Like if you're like I'm like real low key fucked up, or like I'm not gonna be able to like do this, remember this in the morning and stuff. Just stop. Period.
So
I agree.
For future us, or other people looking who have been in situations or haven't been in these situations, what would be good keys or good steps to take to avoid or to remedy the situation? Like, should you
like the actor?
Like prior? I mean,
no. Let's say you're with your friend. You guys are kicking it. You get your party. You guys start partying.
Mm-hmm.
Things start getting a little hazy. You're with this person that you kind of been vibing with all night.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of, hey, let's go. And you may want to, you may not want to, but you're at that point of your life. What should you do? What will sober, smart, educated me tell future stupid me?
What?
Okay. I was like right there.
Okay. Alternate reality me who is partying, doing whatever. Mm-hmm. I know what I know right now. I want to tell them who's in that situation right now.
You're drunk at this party.
Yes. And you can somehow time travel to yourself and tell yourself, this is what you need to do. These are the steps we need to take.
Bro, it's simple as this, bro. Stop. You just can't fuck drunk girls anymore. As simple as that.
I think I was about to say something about that. I was about to say something similar. I was about to say, I think that's when we realized that's one of the most. When you see the super drunk girl at the bar, and even if she's like super attached to you, like she wants you that night, it's not gonna happen. That's for like that's one of the unattraction. You're not even in the right mind to make the decision. You can wake up and say something completely different happen.
Especially if it's a white girl.
But let's just say Robbie wild. Robbie wild. Let's just say it's not even drunk. Let's just say y'all was smoking or whatever, and whatever they rolled up was just too strong, and you was done.
Yeah.
And you wake up, and I'm not saying it can't happen to men or whatever.
I've been in a situation. I left the house. I left her house. I left her house. We had one more smoke. Yeah. We had one more. And
I don't know who this man is.
Yeah, but I left. I left her crib. Wow. I left. I just left. It just didn't. I just knew. I knew it wasn't.
You didn't feel comfortable?
Yeah, I feel comfortable.
For a multitude of reasons. Like I can.
But like, are you backing out because you genuinely care about how that person is, and like, or is it just because you don't want no accusation on you later down the line?
Facts. The second, the latter.
That's problematic.
Yeah. Why can it not be both?
You're not really caring about them as a person. You're caring about what could happen to you.
Yeah, but a rape charge will ruin your life.
Rob, stop using that
word.
We gotta stop using that
word.
Yeah, can't use the word on here.
No, it was.
Oh no, I didn't use that word. I was saying it's kind of like how, like a lot of men, and not saying like y'all specifically, but a lot of men don't recognize women as their own people until like they can apply it to like, oh, like I have a baby girl now, my mom, my sister, like. Women aren't individual people they care about until there's some relation to them and ultimately like what they can do for them.
I think I would have been more selfish if I would have stayed that night. I think I would have been more selfish.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's wrong that you like left. I'm saying it's good.
The reason
but it's
why
like,
you left.
Exactly.
The reason why
I feel like two things can be true at the same time. Because with the knowledge that you know that you can be accused of doing something, also you're seeing that she's not able, you just want to leave. You didn't feel comfortable.
You don't feel comfortable not because you don't want something to like happen, like some consequence on you, but because you care that like if she regrets it in the morning, if she don't like what happened, or like whatever the case may be, Or even if
How
you
do I
want to
say-
know
What's your
I-
immediate first thought?
I want to say this the
Hold on,
most.
But I'm not saying
Hold
what's
on
your
there.
immediate first thought.
Go
I'm
ahead,
saying
Bob.
you need to recognize why, like, you're thinking this way because you're not.
Have you ever
thinking
read the
from
book
the
To Kill a
person
Mockingbird?
What happened to you?
Wait.
Years ago.
To Kill a Mockingbird. Have you ever read that book?
In the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About the white woman who claims false rape on the black man?
Yeah.
I look at every
Word.
situation like that.
Word.
Here we go.
False.
Here, how we gonna do this?
It's historically true, especially in America. White women have called rape on men all the time.
Bro,
Was it
this
Emmett
word-
Till
look,
who
Rob,
whistled at
Rob,
a woman?
Look, stop. Rob,
Okay.
we got to stop using that word. We have got to stop using that word.
My bad. We're gonna get back.
Alright.
Emmett
Either
Till
way,
who whistled at a woman and got what, hung for it?
Statistics show that it is significantly less of false accusations happening versus real accusations. Like,
Ooh, we
for
don't.
what?
We don't. There's
It's a
there's-
race thing, though.
there's-
Let's be honest.
There's a thing. There's.
There's actual statistics.
I
for
gotta
this.
see this. I can't wait to see this.
I mean, you can pull it up or something, but I think it's like
Pull it up, Rob.
What am I pulling up?
I don't know, bro. I think there's another thing though
I
that
like statistics.
where there's
What am I pulling?
things that happen. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone.
What is he? What are the?
I guess
The
like
statistics?
the amount of like false accusations to real accusations, but we can't say the word. So
Sexual assault? Can we say sexual assault?
That works.
Okay.
I think that's as close as we can get to it.
Is that we're just too aggressive?
Yeah, I guess so.
The majority of sexual assaults, an estimated 63%, are never reported to the police. This is as of 2002. This is old. What?
Yeah.
That's too old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's too old.
Even then, that was 63%.
A study that old doesn't hold weight
Why?
today.
You can do
After
this
the
on,
Me
like,
Too
Google
movement,
Scholar,
it doesn't
too.
hold weight.
if you want like an actual article,
What'd
You
you
have
say?
an actual article?
I say if you want an actual article, I don't have like one off.
Yeah. I was gonna say you came prepared. I was gonna say, damn,
It's all good.
sister.
We'll look it up. We'll look it up later.
Yeah,
Just
but
to keep
that's-
the conversation.
But
That's-
it's significantly less. So like if 1 in every like 400 is actually like true or false, that's still 399 people that was correct.
So
There's actual
let's.
studies done on this.
Yeah.
Like I took a class about like law and all that kind of thing.
Crazy.
Let's get the textbook here and forevermore definition of what sexual assault is. Is it when one party is incapable or unwilling, or is it both? What is the definition of?
Could be both, but that's not the actual
We're also not
definition.
like experts on this. I know
Fair.
we can like talk about it.
Okay,
and
what
stuff,
what
but,
is
He looking.
y'all struggling definition?
That's a good.
My definition would be just like I'm thinking with what you said, like the two, like one party is unwilling, and sometimes there's more, whatever. Yeah, at least one party is unwilling or incapable of like participating in what you want to do.
I thought it was more simple than that. I think like slapping a random girl on the ass, I think that's considered sexual assault.
I think that's like
Well, I mean,
assault.
they're unwilling.
Even if they,
I feel like it's anything underneath that umbrella, like any unwanted sexual contact.
yeah.
You can,
Unwanted,
sexual assault can be
unwilling.
sexual harassment, but sexual harassment can just be itself too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We live in such a weird world nowadays, man.
It's
we
just,
don't.
it's
It's
not
such a
weird.
weird-
It's just
it's a
people
weird world.
asking for
Is it
consent.
weird or is it just evolved?
Asking for consent.
Yeah.
Sometimes the bare minimum is literally what people are begging for.
The bars in hell.
The bare minimum. Like, can you please
I'm
just
just
ask
begging
me?
for you to be a decent human being. Like, what would make you think when you walk by? I don't think. Let me just grab a handful of that man's ass. I don't think that. So, what would make you so comfortable as to do that?
This works
Those are some
both ways,
aggressive,
though,
man. Those
for
are
women
aggressive.
and men.
Yeah.
So don't think that only
Very
women
true.
can be assaulted, men.
Very
You can be assaulted too. You can speak up towards this.
I don't think guys can speak up.
What do you mean?
Maybe nowadays you can.
if
but
you
it's
were
kind of a
assaulted,
weird
you
world we
speak
live
up.
in.
That's the reason why a lot of like cases go unreported because men.
I think
that's
they're a part of that
right
63. I think
I have
they're
a
a part of
question.
that 63%.
Oh, wasn't that Terry? I mean,
Yeah,
That
Terry
was
Crews.
harassment. Though.
Yeah, Terry Crews.
That
Yeah.
wasn't assault. But
I have a
still,
question.
it's still something.
Yeah.
What's the
around.
question?
Yeah.
So, am I wrong to believe any white woman that claims rape on a man, on a black man? I don't believe them. Is that wrong?
Yes, because
I would say it's not justified.
Yeah,
I think that's
separate
bull.
the race part of it for the moment, and just think about it's a woman accused.
I disagree.
Even if it was a man accusing a woman.
I disagree. We live, once again, this is another statement of we live in America. You're guilty, you're innocent until proven guilty. Why do we automatically say cancel that person, until they go to trial?
I feel like you can't even say that in America, because America's law, how America was built in general, we don't follow none of that.
Yes, we do.
No, the public don't. The public don't. Our legitimate legal system do. Bill Cosby shouldn't even been in jail in real life. After 2005, and he did that, and he said that in 2005, he should have never been in jail for that. Just because, once again, it's a contract. Now, if that happened before 2005, whatever happened in 2005 never happened, I can't say anything.
I feel like
that's your jury.
America is not built for us. America's built for white males,
and
so it doesn't matter how you.
America isn't built as like so strict to the policy as it is. Emotions get played into a role with it, and morality.
And it's been like that since it's became America.
Well, okay, so emotions are only meant to divide the people of America, right? Essentially, America is.
Not necessarily. You can all unite over. That's literally what most people like. All of last summer happened.
We don't
unite over anger.
But the thing is, there was a whole nother side of it that was like no, and they were out there too.
Mm.
They were out there too, or they were planting bricks out there, so they could act crazier.
But you said, I don't think it's for like all things get divided because of that.
Everything is divided in this country.
Everything.
We have a hard time agreeing on anything in this country, and it's crazy. It's crazy. The second you say freedom of speech, somebody's there to tell you shut the fuck up. Like, it's just the truth. It's the truth. The second you, like, for example, like, for real, it's the truth. Like, that's just how it is, bro. But in general, that's how it is. Like, anything that you have as a human right in this country, people are always going to be there to say no, you don't. It don't matter, and it doesn't matter off for your skin. Like, of course you're going to get off your race, but you're going to get it no matter what. Like, it's just the world that we live in. Now, once again, you got the choice. You can keep talking if you want to. Nobody holds the weight to shut you up.
I'm confused. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where we're going.
I personally don't believe that anyone should be judged based on their race, their size, or anything like that. But, if somebody does stand up and does have the courage to be, pariah, I guess, that, some form of investigation should happen into that situation,
Yeah.
At least that.
And I agree with that, because I don't think that you have to be, like, just because someone raises up an accusation, like, immediately, just because we were investigating into it, that automatically you're guilty. We just want to, like, if you have nothing to hide, the investigation should be cool. Like,
everybody go about their way.
But everybody's automatically thinking, like, you're saying that they were demonizing this person simply by investigating this person's story, when that's what you're supposed to do. If someone came to you with a problem, I would want somebody to take it serious.
That's not the problem. I'm talking about the public.
Yeah, the
public. Let the cops do it. Let the cops do it. Let the investigators do it.
Who got canceled successfully?
Cancel successfully?
Yeah, you keep saying cancel culture, but like
so far they're doing a great job on
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey, but that. I'm not. I can't defend
some
that.
Things.
Yeah, I can't defend that.
He got canceled successfully.
He did. But
he deserved it.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Did he though?
Yeah.
Isn't the whole point of cancels like?
No,
to
that
be
man
canceled,
was.
You don't get any money coming in. Like people still defend Harvey Weinstein. Celebrities.
I mean, you're going to get money. This is America. You got like this.
Well, then you're not successfully canceled.
Is
cancel just mean like you're not relevant to talk about?
That's
anymore?
a good point.
I don't know what the definition. Okay, so what's the?
So what do you consider cancel then?
Cancel culture.
He doesn't work for his job anymore. He doesn't have that job anymore.
I would think just your job.
He doesn't make money from the Weinstein company anymore. They completely exited him out the company.
No matter where he go. Yeah.
I think they ought to buy him out, honestly, right?
Like this. If they wanted to make a movie of this man, the ending is going to be the worst part. Like it's like 100%, and it's no, not even just the ending. The whole movie is now going to be terrible. It's not going to be it's not going to be you made your production company.
So
it's going to be you did this.
And if he's still going to like get because
you target the person.
Name in his life,
you target just their public image.
I'm on their side.
Yeah, if you target public image,
and you're still making money. Does that mean you're canceled?
You would still make money off of that.
I mean, how else would you cancel somebody? That's public image. That's what Twitter is.
Like when you're
public image
when
is
you cancel a show,
nowadays, like,
that show is canceled. Yeah. Like what? Firefly was canceled. You haven't heard about Firefly, but you haven't heard shit about Firefly, have you?
They made a movie.
I haven't heard nothing.
But you haven't heard shit about Firefly, have you?
Yeah, I get your point.
Like it was canceled. It was done. Like they buried that shit. Like that is what I think canceled is, right?
I think
like people being outraged, people wanting that to happen. Yeah. I think that is the culture we're talking about. But people haven't actually been canceled, have they? They've been taken down their pedestal. They've been
like what do you mean? Like what do you mean by canceled? Like not what do you mean? Like they're exited from all their they're the boss. Like Harvey Weinstein had to get bought out of his company. That was his company.
That's what I'm saying. Is cancellation just like your relevancy in the world? Like, is it just that nobody cares?
Your name is not going to be the same ever again.
So
he doesn't have the same power he did in Hollywood like he used to.
It's not just relevancy.
He's just been taken down a notch.
Relevancy. Like, who's the Penn State coach back in the day?
Joe Paterno?
Yeah, I feel like he was an old man. And they just, when that whole thing happened, which is, I understand his part in it, but it wasn't like he just didn't tell nobody. It was like one of those, like, if somebody tells me something like illegally that they did, and I just didn't tell nobody. If I'm right, am I right, Rob?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. But it was different because they were sexually assaulting little boys.
Not him. It was one of those things that you heard. It was one of those things that you heard.
Yes, it does, because he was covering it up for one of his assistant coaches.
No, I know that part.
But
I'm saying...
Anyway, he got kicked out of his job. Mm-hmm. And he died like a couple months later after that. Like,
he died immediately, dog.
There's certain things that men a man like him, like he found his calling in the world, and in the second you took that away from him, it was over with. And he would have did anything to protect it. I think that's essentially the same thing as death row then. If we're doing that, that's just essentially the same thing as death row. You're essentially taking somebody's public image completely off.
You did the crime.
He didn't do the crime. He didn't.
Yeah, but he covered it up.
Darren,
he covered it up.
Did he cover it up or just not say shit?
That's going into the same thing we were saying earlier. You have to go in and investigate that thing. You're holding on to information you don't know if may or may not.
You could have stopped. You could
have stopped countless of them.
Joe Paterno could have stopped that. Joe Paterno, how much power he had on that campus, he could have stopped that if he wanted to. He chose
I think this is like I think this is the superhero civilian.
Regardless of whether or not he could have stopped it, did he try? And the answer is no.
And then no, he didn't try. He covered it up.
Yeah, exactly. So he's probably
because I can't even imagine hearing, this gossip, but like I heard somebody was like touching little boys, whatever, like, and I'm just hearing this.
Hello?
In the football showers.
Hello.
And I'm just like, that doesn't matter. They were just joking. Just locker room talk.
That's
locker room talk for like what, 15 years. Like
that's crazy. And then
now, if somebody told me, "Hey, there are over 18-year-old men over there touching each other," I'd be like, "That sounds fantastic. They should make a movie." I won't be there myself, but I might watch the DVD. It'll be great. Do whatever y'all gotta do, but leave the kids alone, man. But let me rephrase it: 18-year-old consenting men. I'm learning. I'm learning. Right. See?
Old dog, new tricks.
I really don't know in this world of where do we mind our business and when do we always speak up? That's what I'm asking.
I'm gonna use psychology.
I like that.
I'm asking.
Like the client thing is where like you can tell me all the information you want, but if it pertains to hurting yourself, hurting someone else, or watching someone else be hurt, then I have to report it. As simple as that. Are your actions causing like actual harm to yourself or to someone else?
But do you understand that other people wouldn't live by that? It's simple of, man, that's not my business.
That's just personal.
But that doesn't mean that's right.
So Darren, I have a question for you. When does it matter what the topic is, depending on what's your business? Not is it somebody assaulting their wife? Is that none of your business? Is it assaulting?
What if she just she just get up and start punching the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Is that your problem?
We on camera. We on camera. That's the Twitch community that gotta get it.
So you just gonna let her whoop my ass?
Nah, man.
You gonna
I just figure out how to get this table very slowly.
And start killing me.
I'm gonna figure out how to put this
turn his
table.
whole wheelchair.
Oh man.
I'm gonna tell my insurance you do.
Nah, man. It's all on camera.
They're coming after your pockets.
So, Darren, what's the line for you? When does it become your business? And not
Personally, it's not my business when I see people disciplining their children in public, because that's your fucking child. Discipline your child. Do what you got to do. Now, if you over here jumping off the top rope, yeah, I'm gonna be like, hold on.
Okay.
Like,
that's a good part to like not mind your business because
you might need to stop.
That's someone being harmed. I mean,
But at what point,
like back and forth
at
between,
what,
like,
in that moment, what do you do as another adult if you see another dude just bottom like just
y'all can do
doing
bystander training.
Here's a perfect
Just
example.
walk up
I missed that show, John Quinones. What would you do? Because they literally would play out scenes like this. Yes, they would play
But
out scenes like that.
if they hit you with an assault charge, then what do you do? If you just decide to hit the father back, like yo, you can't.
So hold on.
No. Exactly, what you gonna do?
Never said that. So I think you might have left when we were out that night.
Ooh, Lord, I don't know if I can.
We were hanging out, and dude came into the back patio. Right, came down. He sat down. He looked to the left. Just wailed on dude. Like, dude was on the ground, mouth was bloody. I looked over, I was like, yo. I grabbed his arm, I was like, you gotta bounce. They about to call the cops. So he left. Sure enough, they called the cops. The whole situation got ended.
Yeah.
That whole situation was not my problem. I don't want this dude to continue getting hit with haymakers. So I told this dude what he needed to hear, so he left. Another example, I was at the store today. I went to go buy laundry soap because we ran out of laundry soap. Family life problems. Bought some laundry soap. Little kid, being a little kid, just grabbing stuff on the hangers. Mom grabbed the hanger, smacked his hand. I started laughing. I was like, you should have been touching shit. What did we learn today? Now, if that mom would have kept wailing out and been like, whoa, like, I think he gets it. You understand, little man?
Do you say something? That's the question.
Hell yes.
Say something?
I just feel like
Hell
it's
yes.
on that line because it's uncomfortable.
It truly is.
Hell
It'll be uncomfortable,
yes.
but
truly
I
is.
mean, suck it up.
It's
You're helping someone at the end of the day. Like, is your like comfort more important than this person being safe?
Now, it might be different because I'm a bigger black man, and when I step up to someone, 9 out of 10 times, they're going to calm down.
hey, ladies,
But,
stop. My voice don't raise that much. Like in your scenario where dudes just hit him with a haymaker, you calling the cops.
I was like, they calling the cops.
Yo, they calling
But
the
you
cops.
still try though. That's you just gotta try.
I don't know. I think
that's me in that
you should mind your own business in that situation.
I don't think that's me in that moment. I think I would sit there and be like, what did he do to him?
I can't
like,
have
what
nothing happen to me around there.
Now, mind you, if I was walking downtown,
I'll be the first
and I was
person to
like,
defend one of my friends.
All niggas
But I'm saying,
we never get help.
a little intoxicated, walking down the street, everybody's leaving the club. You see some people getting in the fight. I'd be like, damn, walk my business. It's none of my problem. Everybody's drunk. Y'all figure it out. Now, if it's 2 PM, I'm getting lunch, and there's 3 other people on the street, and I'm walking one of them, and he gets knocked. I'm like,
that's totally different.
What's happening?
Like, that's the thing I defend. Like, if I'm walking with somebody,
Not even saying I know. Just we're on the same same road.
Oh no, he by
Some
himself.
dude comes
I
out of
don't know.
nowhere.
I'm not helping no random dude.
I would help him. I would at least separate him. We're on the
no,
same
I gotta
sidewalk.
separate myself from them. What are you talking
I would
about?
at least be like, what the hell is going on? Y'all look crazy. Y'all just let people fight in front of y'all?
I agree here.
You
Y'all look crazy.
No, I mean, say I didn't know her. And we walking on the same side of the street. Some girl walks up and wants to punch you in your mouth. I don't know that girl. I don't even know you. I just know that we're walking on the same side of the sidewalk. I'm not about to jump in between y'all.
Thank you.
I
gotta.
No, I'm not fighting.
I gotta walk
I'm
away.
trying to separate
I'm
y'all.
gonna get hit.
Do you understand what today's
I'm gonna be
separation?
like,
No, somebody else could just be like, bro, you jumping in.
Like, hey, yo, relax, you
Bro,
got it.
nah, bro. You gotta let people do their business.
I've been in this situation many times. Maybe I'm explaining.
In my mind, I would want to say like, "Hey, stop!" But if they turn around and bring it on to me, now we got this problem. Now I feel like you're gonna have to start fighting.
Oh, I don't fight. I've got a problem solver.
You don't look like you have that issue.
I
But
don't have that
me
problem.
at 5'5", the weight I am, I'm not. I'm not looking like that. Nobody looking
I got
at
a paperweight you can hold right here for you. It'll
like
give
I'm
you
not.
about 20
I
pounds.
can't be putting myself in things like that.
My God.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that's not my business. That's not my business.
I try to be a good person. I was raised Christian.
I don't think that has nothing to do with being a good person right there.
I tried to be a good person is what I said. I was raised that way.
I'm going to be 100% honest with you.
Is what I was saying to you.
Some places in Columbus, they wouldn't see you as a good person. They would see you as a nosy person. There's a difference for them. I'm just letting you know.
I'm going nowhere looking for nothing. I'm not saying if I were on High Street and they started shooting, I'm not running. I'm saying if I was in a gas station and I was paying for gas and two women started going at it, I would raise my voice and try to de-escalate the situation. If we were the only three fucking people there.
Because you're equipped to do it, even though it's going to be uncomfortable, you know, like,
hurt.
Like,
cut the shit!
You at least try. You're at least attempting to stop it.
Yeah, you know, like...
Alright, we gotta wrap
I probably got my kids in the car. Like, I don't want them seeing that. They probably with me. I don't want them to be in danger. Like... We gotta calm shit down.
So you saw someone choking in the middle of the street, you'd be like, damn, be easy.
No, I'm CPR certified. Come on, let's do this. Somebody call the cops.
There's literally a good Samaritan law. Like, if someone's being hurt and you jump in, like,
you can jump in.
It's crazy you can't do that to the cops, though, right? Because the George Floyd whole thing would have been taken care of. Right? It would have been unsituated. They would have jumped in the street and stopped the cops, right?
Yeah, so
I'm saying
your mindset, though, is kind of like,
I don't know.
You can't police the police, though. That doesn't make sense. The only people that can police the police is the police.
We can get into the checks and balance system.
I don't know how to get into that.
That would be completely different.
All right, we gotta wrap up though. We're about to go over an hour.
That's fine, but it was great having you guys. It was a very intense conversation. My palms were sweating. You guys, it was fantastic. I learned a lot. You know, it was a very emotional, very deep conversation, but I did learn a lot. I'm very thankful you guys were able to make it. I know it's been a long time coming. I dropped the ball multiple times in the planning session.
Don't worry, we never had it.
Fantastic.
We'll figure
you gotta
it out.
have it together.
Y'all get back on here too, because I feel like we got a lot more conversation to go. Right?
Definitely do.
Yeah.
Thank you all again for watching our video. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Also, make sure you go to our social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, we're on TikTok. It's at Inspired by Ambition. Our website is inspiredbyambitionpro.com. Go check that out. We sell hoodies and t-shirts there. They're pretty dope. Go check that out. Lastly, once again, y'all, we just appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you once again. Peace out.
Peace. Y'all stay up.